C, computer veteran, will receive plaque. 30 years of teaching technicians.
Don't forget your package, lady.
My black? Not on your life.
Catherine Delancey. But if you will not hearken to me, I will punish you for your sins.
Are you going up?
Is she dead? What's the address? I'll be right over.
Would you step over here, please? Do you see his nose here?
The nose? No. Well, no, I didn't really notice.
All right, let's skip the nose. What about the mouth? Did he have a mustache?
A mustache?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like this, I think. No, I really don't know. I really didn't get it that too close. Yeah, like this, I think.
You think?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure. I told you it was dark.
Well, didn't you see him?
Well, no. I mean, it was real dark there.
All right, let's go back to the mouth.
The mouth.
Right.
Well, could it be like this?
Lady, would you mind telling me and not asking me?
Well, could it be this one?
All right. What about the nose?
The nose? I told you already I didn't see this nose. It's real dark.
You must have like this, something like that.
Well, no, it didn't.
How about this here?
How can I tell it was dark? I mean, I really don't see anything.
His
That's
ear,
right.
huh?
Yeah, that's
His ear?
not in it.
Right. It's all right, Wade. It's all right. It's all right. Let's concentrate on this. Everything's all right. Let's get back to the nose. Just be glad you're still alive, though.
Oh, boy, you said it, am I glad I'm alive. Well, I swear I'll never play bingo again.
What's the problem?
The lady didn't notice the details.
Neither did you. You have the time?
It's 42. Why?
Why don't you ask her about the watch?
Why did the stick-up man clean out your wallet and leave the watch? What did you do, lady? Did you lose your rent money playing bingo?
No, it wasn't like that.
Do you know the penalty for making a false charge?
Well, it was,
Now, just listen here. This is very serious.
What we need is more doormen. All right, come on, folks, come on. Don't you have a home to go to? There's nothing more to see. Let's break it up.
What happened? Break it up. Move along. There's nothing to see. Move along.
All right, are you sure you didn't hear anybody scream?
Oh, no screams, only that hammering noise. But you see, I was here for sleep. By the time I got my bathrobe on,
Label it. Print him. Print everybody. Here, you want these? Oh, put it over there. Sure, and if I never see you again, it'll be too soon. My last tour of duty on the night side. Next week, daylight. You can have it. What's the matter? Don't you like the 9 to 5? No, just guys with clip-on ties. Al, what do you got?
Who gets this?
What is it?
Splinters from the plaque in her hair and scalp. All I can give you right now is death by battery, occipital fractures, struggle was brief, no apparent molestation, autopsy by morning.
Wait a minute. I want to take a look at it. Is it all right?
Suit yourself.
Hold that.
You get a license to use one of those? What are you looking for?
I want to find out why nobody heard any screams. I have that?
Enjoy. Personally, I collect stamps. What's it prove?
Well, I want to run it through the lab. Why didn't anybody hear any screams?
Because they were all asleep.
Wrong.
Because the elevator shaft?
Wrong.
That denture's broken.
Uh-huh.
He choked her.
Right.
And there's blood on it. His. Hers? Whose?
Well, we'll let the lab decide that.
Well, if the lab comes up with 2 different types, one is his, and she bit him.
Right.
Well, great, then we've got something.
Wrong. We've got something only if the lab decides their types were different.
Well, if the homicide detail finds somebody with a couple of bites on his hands, then we got our man, right?
Right.
Well, great.
Thank you, Carter, for a whole new set of fingerprints.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hawk. What about the hammer? Was there blood on the plastic?
No.
But there was blood on this.
So?
He clobbered her with this, and not the hammer that he used to break the elevator plastic.
Go on.
Well, why wouldn't he use the hammer on her if he had one?
That's a good question, Carter. And you can ask him that when I find him.
Mr. Hawk?
I'm Hawk.
Your office told me I might catch up with you here. You see, I've been getting these horrible phone calls.
Who sent you to me to complain about phone calls?
A very mutual friend, Sam. I just love him, don't you?
Well, I'll settle for friendship. And why don't you take your complaints to the police department? Or have your phone number changed, or better still, why don't you move back to Ohio, where you came from?
Oh, but you don't understand. It's not the kind of calls you think. I get that kind, and they're awful. But those people don't say that they'll kill me.
Now, wait a minute. Just exactly what did he say?
He said things like, the dogs in the street will lick my blood. He calls me Jezebel, the whore of Babylon. He says, I, the sword of Jehovah, will destroy thee, Jezebel. And Mr. Hawk, I've never been afraid of the night before. I love the night. It's when I live, but I'm scared. And Sam said the police would just write it down and forget it, but he said, well, you could gimmick my phone or something and catch him.
Just a minute. All right, this ought to be standard equipment for every girl in New York. You take that. The next time he calls you, you blow in the mouthpiece as hard as you can. All right?
Well, won't it hurt him?
Uh-huh. That's a general idea. And tell Sam thanks for the sending.
Oh, Mr. Hawk, well, I should have known you the moment I saw you. I mean, you even walk like an Indian. I'm sorry. Sam told me.
Well, good night, Scooter. By the way, that extra
extra set of prints on the plaque. That belongs to a college kid on the squad with more degrees than brains.
That happens.
Anyway, you come up with a positive make and you phone me, you know, blood type, skin tissue. What I want is a...
I know what you want. What's the name of the Indian lake with the long name?
You fish on your side of the lake.
And I'll fish on mine. I'll call you.
Right. What's the matter? You run out of dimes?
No, something I'd rather not phone in.
Why not?
Well, her precinct took a complaint from the Delancey woman last week.
What kind of complaint?
Phone calls. Not the dirty kind.
From the Bible?
Yeah.
Jezebel, Sword of Jehovah, Whore of Babylon.
Word for word. Listen to this. Idolatry. Dogs in the street.
Idols made by man. That's why he smashed that elevator plate in the hotel. He's mad at machines. He's gonna take on the whole world.
Some kind of a nut.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, it's a lead. And some idiot clerk is gonna lose his shield for not following it up.
Bowen, you're looking at a 5-year man who just sloughed off that same complaint. And it's idolatry.
Sword of Jehovah will destroy thee.
Hey, this I like. Listen. Now hear this. Chomp. Chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Thank you. Chomp, 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 chomp. Sam Cron, open all night. And what do you pay? Adults only. Who won the double? Monday, same race, same way. Chomp, 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 chomp. The termites are learning to eat steel. Sam Crown, open all night.
Sam.
Oh, hey, huh?
Sam, I gotta have the name of that girl that's getting those phone calls.
Charlie. Her name's Charlie. Jane Charlton.
Where can we find her?
Well, she lives on Commerce near Barrow.
All right, I'll be there in a few minutes.
I'll meet you there. Bye. Hey, mind the store. Don't touch, just look.
Where is she?
She's not in. That's some little Cupid, ain't? Money from home.
That's where she ought to stay. She ought to stay home. She's just asking for trouble down here, Sam.
Hey, you got it all wrong, huh? Just a very straight little Cupid. No, beautiful person.
Sam, what do we find her this time of night? What does she do?
What does she do? A little painting, a little dancing, a little writing, a little modeling.
That's what they all do. Come on, get in. Come on.
Those phone calls, eh?
Sam, we've got to find that girl.
Did I do right to send the girl here?
Better than you know, Sam. Better than you know.
You gonna tell me what it's all about?
Well, that's not her. Because you got a big mouth. I love you, but you got a big mouth.
Well, hello. Oh, Go right in. This time of night, everybody looks like everybody else.
Keep cruising.
She wasn't there, huh?
Well, so anyway, see, there I was minding the stand, and this Cupid comes along with a clipboard.
A what?
A questionnaire. You know, she questions about what you eat for breakfast and what detergent you use in your laundry.
She's a poll taker, in other words.
Part-time, yeah. So from then on, in all the polls, I'm in there. You are consorting with a significant statistic of the citizen.
Wonderful.
Hey, Hawk, when we find the kid,
I want you to grab her by the scruff of the neck and haul her back home. Hawk.
I've got the lab report for you.
All right, I'm on my way. Sam, I'm gonna be at the lab. I want you to find that girl.
You're really worried about her?
Yes, I'm worried about her. Now, you find her.
You don't want me to throw a scare? Nothing?
Oh, not throw a scare. Find her and keep her home, all right?
You hear anything?
Like a, roaring, like a rushing in my head. Agony.
Looks like a punctured membrana tympani. Here. Relax. All right, if you just have a seat over here, please. This is my night. First eyes and then ears. I'm not about to fool around with either one. Oto. Here we are, 9:45. Would you sit down over here, please? And your name?
What is that?
A business machine code for your case. I'm checking you into autology. All the data goes on punch cards. All I need is your name and address. The rest I check off here.
Where does it go?
File. And we've got a permanent record. That card could save your life someday. Just a lot of little holes, but they'll add up to you and what ails you. For instance, supposing you needed blood one day. Well, you push a button and zip zap. That'll match up to a donor of your type.
Number of a man. Do not mutilate or spindle the number of a man. No.
What?
Why do you serve idols?
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Calm down now.
I found O and AB in both the denture and the plaque. She bit him.
He held that plaque with his bloody hand. And all I have to do is find a man with a bitten hand and type AB blood. All right, get rid of him. I'll wash my hands. All right, fellas, you can go.
You're gonna be all right. Hey, nobody's gonna hurt you. Hey, better take a look at this while we're at it, huh? That bandage is filthy.
Is that a bite? I looked upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast. Let him who hath understanding count the number of the beast, but that is the number of the man. No. And his number is 603 score and 6.
Oh, come on!
QB.
Hello, Mr. Hawk.
Is this where you work?
Well, not really. I'm just posing until a paying customer comes along.
In other words, you're a shill.
Hey, what's your percentage?
Oh, Sam.
No, you need a manager.
All right, some other time. Come on, I want to talk to you.
Fink, come on back, Fink.
Draw Sam.
Draw Sam.
Oh, what a nice observation. Who can draw anyhow?
Now, those people that answered the questionnaire, do you remember any of them acting peculiarly?
Well, I was thinking about that. And a while ago, there was this very strange man who wanted to know what happened to his answers.
Come here. All right, when was this?
It was before I modeled the scooter, about 3 weeks ago.
What'd you tell him?
Clickety, clickety, punch, punch into the computer.
What'd he do?
He grabbed the sheet right out of my hands and tore it to shreds.
What was his name?
Oh, we're not allowed to take names.
All right, what did he look like? What was the description?
He was sort of, you know, average.
Did you ever see him again? Well, then he saw you, because that's how you got the calls. He followed you home one night. He got your name off the mailbox. He looked up in the phone book and he called you.
It doesn't matter anymore now.
What do you mean it doesn't matter anymore?
I blew the whistle on him, just like you told me. He won't call again.
Come on, out here. Hawk.
I'm at City Hospital. One intern's been killed. There may be a tie-in.
All right, I'm on my way. Why don't you go inside, you find Sam. Tell him to take you home. Don't answer the phone for anybody but me.
What am I supposed to be, psychic?
Just put your phone number down there. No, you're not supposed to be psychic. I'll call, let it ring twice. Then I'll hang up, then I'll call you back. You got that? Come on.
When I saw that, I said to myself, who bit him? And called you. They think it's a junkie from off the streets. They get a lot of those around here. Come in. Oh, this is the nurse who saw him.
How's the intern?
Up in OR for open heart surgery.
Let's sit down, please.
Not there, miss. It hasn't been fingerprinted yet.
Over here. Now, when you saw the man, did you notice him wearing this?
I couldn't say.
Go on. Well, then why did you say hello to him?
I thought I'd seen him before.
Where?
I don't know, but I sort of associated him with the hospital.
Well, where did you work before? What other departments?
Everywhere. Cardiac, gastro, GYN, OBS. Maternity, that is.
Maybe you saw him there.
Maternity? Ha ha.
Babies have fathers, uncles, brothers.
Well, I don't remember.
What's that mean to you, 945?
That's code for punch card records. 945. That's Oto.
Oto, that's, otorhinolaryngology, right?
That's right.
He's up in surgery, Father.
Bowen, see if you can get me a DD, then check back with me. I'll be around.
Right.
What's a DP?
It's a dying declaration. Now, what does 999 mean to you?
Psychiatry.
What time do they open?
We run an all-night psychiatric.
Mr. Hawk, nobody can make me violate the confidentiality of my records. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry, Doctor. And I'm only suggesting that he might be in there. I'm only suggesting that the intern might have been trying to tell us the man was a psycho.
Must you?
He might
I wish
be an
you would stop
employee of
using
this
phrases that you don't...
Dr. Grant, less than an hour ago, an intern in this very hospital was attacked, and he may be dying. Now, I believe that the same man, earlier this evening, killed a woman in an elevator. Now, she had phone calls threatening her with the wrath of God. Now another woman is getting those same kind of phone calls. And he's out there somewhere in the night.
Why did he kill her?
That's what I'm trying to find out, Doctor. Now, he didn't rob her. There was no evidence of personal violation. There seems to be a connection somewhere with automation, with punch cards, with machines. Now, do you have a man like that in your files, Doctor?
I don't know. Well, who is the other woman?
A child.
I'm sorry.
Before the evening is over, Doctor, you may be a lot sorrier.
going to be a long night. Big bundle of resentment, aren't you?
You're quite a package yourself.
John Hawk. Hawk? That's an Indian name. Where do you come from?
From over there.
Indians in Brooklyn?
A few thousand of them.
What do they do?
They're steel workers. They build things, like the Golden Gate Bridge and the Chrysler Building. My father was a high iron worker.
Was?
He fell. From the Triborough.
Is that why you became a detective? Oh, hostility, hostility.
I like you.
For some reason, I like you.
I remembered.
What?
It was maternity. There was this elevator man when I was a probie. He used to call me dirty names for wearing lipstick.
What kind of names?
A bad woman from Babylon.
Does he work here in the hospital?
No, not since they put in automation. All the elevator men have been let out.
Name? What was his name?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Personnel wouldn't be open, huh?
No, and neither are my files. But records is.
I've been swamped, Doctor, but it's all punched. Mighty slim data, though. Male, white American, employee classification 011, age 35 to 40, height 6 feet approximately, blood group AB. Step this way, please.
What do you record down here?
Everything. Residence rounds, symposia, physician's prescriptions as he writes them, autopsy protocols, even from surgery. Every word, every finding, every comment. And when the surgeon leaves the OR, he dictates a précis.
I remember that.
I bet you will.
In fact, I just finished taping the surgeon who worked on the intern who was stabbed.
How is he?
Oh, he died. It's coming through.
Forgiveness and mercy are from God, but it is assured. Be of good cheer, says Scripture. Thy sins are forgiven thee.
Thank you, thank you.
And with this word, my dear friend, I leave you. But you are not alone. If ever you should doubt again, turn to the Word.
Oh, yes.
We sincerely hope that you have been helped by this message.
Oh, yes. Please, can't I come and see you? I want to talk to someone.
This has been a recorded message. If this has helped you, perhaps you would like to send a token of your appreciation to Automato Prayer, 42 Osborne Lane, New Canaan, Connecticut. Please hang up so that others may receive the help that you have. Please hang up so that others may receive the help that you have. Please hang up so that others may receive the help that you have. Please hang up so that others may receive the help that you have. Please hang up so that others may receive the help that you have.
I want you to talk to everybody on duty. If nobody remembers the elevator man's name, then you wait for the day shift and you work them over.
Hey, I just thought of something.
What?
My vacation started 4 hours ago.
All clear?
Talk to someone human. I meant no harm.
I just want to talk to you.
I'm sure you understand.
It's busy to nothing. Operator, this is an emergency. Will you give me a supervisor?
Yes, sir. Are you sure it's the same man?
Supervisor.
Hello?
This is a police emergency. Would you check Gramercy 59970?
Yes, sir.
I'm not certain about anything. I'm trying to find a murderer.
A psychotic is not a murderer.
We'll talk about that some other time.
If there is another time.
There will be.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm sorry, the phone is out of order.
Well, that's impossible. It was just busy.
The phone is out of order.
All right, if you say so. You want to argue, you call me.
To someone, a person. Please, I beg you.
No, no!
Mercy, forgiveness, somewhere. But I just want to see you.
Leave me alone!
But you are not alone. I'll prove it to you. I'll show you. It's in the book. Wait for me.
Sam, Crown never closed.
Sam! Sam!
What's the matter, honey?
Sam, he's coming over here. He knows where I live.
Oh, all right, honey. Now Sam's coming. Hang up, doll. Sam's on his way.
Now lock the door, push the furniture, don't let him in.
No, I want to get out. I can't stand it any longer.
Look, baby, stay there. Stay there. Don't go out.
Sam, I can be there in 5 minutes.
Well, look, I don't know, honey. Hawk said you shouldn't go out.
No, I've got to get out. I'm coming over.
Don't be afraid.
Hawk, DA squad, homicide.
DA squad.
Give me the 12th, Pat.
12th precinct, Sergeant Garrity.
Sergeant, this is John Hawk, DA squad, 299. Give me 2 squad cars and your beat patrolman over
I've
to...
got a 3-car pileup on the West Side Highway. I got 3 alarma burning on Barrack Street. A jumper on a roof over at West 12th, then a baby being born in a taxi. We've got cars in the shop for repairs. You just have to wait your turn.
Sergeant, this is an emergency.
I'm sorry. You just have to wait your turn.
God spake these words, saying, 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, and the seventh day is the Sabbath.
Hawk, the laundromat. Liquid Perry. He's got us.
The gods of the people are all idols. The gods of the nation are all idols. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Bow down yourself. Repent! Turn from your idols! Whore of Babylon, repent and turn from your idols. The idolater shall die! Hold it!
All right, come on now. Give me the hammer. I don't have to kill you. Come on. Come on.
It's all right, baby. Come on.
They would not hearken to the voice of the Lord. They worship idols made by their own hands, and they
Shut him
serve
up.
them.
Gets the lawyer.
It won't be easy. They would not hearken to the voice of the Lord. They worship idols. They would not hearken.
I told her. I told her.
Not now, Sam. Let's go home. I'll take your statement in the car.
Do I have to press charges?
It's not up to you. It's the people against him. That's how it'll read. Come on.
What's gonna happen to him?
It's up to the DA. Asylum, Bellevue, the grand jury.
You don't care.
I told you it's up to the DA. You go home. This
This town devours kids like you. You go home where you belong. Sam, get a cab.
Hey, taxi!
City Hospital.
City Hospital.
Psychiatry, please.
Psychiatry, Dr. Grant.
Doctor, how you fixed for argument?
Well, I'd like to get some sleep. Say 2:30 this afternoon.
Okay.